This is the third video in our series of balancing equations. We are getting increasingly more difficult as we go along, but what we're doing is following the law of conservation of mass and balancing equations. In this particular video, we are going to take a look at this reaction, this combustion reaction between propane and oxygen to form carbon dioxide and water. And again, we are going to follow the same process that we did in the last few videos. I'm going to draw a line separating the products from the reactants. And then I'm going to write down all the elements I see on the product side and in the same order on the reactant side. I'm going to draw lines where I can add coefficients to remind myself that I cannot change any of the subscripts. Now in this reactant, in this equation, we have three carbon, 8 hydrogen, and 2 oxygen. On this side we have 1. We have 2 hydrogen, and with oxygen, be careful, we've got 2 here and 1 here, so we have 3 on this side. In this reaction, and you may find this in several different reactions, we have 2 oxygen on one side and 3 on the other. And in the last video, I said find the common product. But in this one, it will be difficult to do because we have oxygen in both of the products. So we cannot just add a coefficient to one of them and get to 6. All right. When I see an element in both products on one side, I tend to stay away from that one until the end because that one seems to me a little bit more difficult than the others. So I'm going to tackle carbon and hydrogen first. Hydrogen has 8 on this side and it has 2 on this side. So I am going to add a 4 in front of water. When I add a 4, I change this. 2 times 4 is 8. I change this to 4 plus 2. Now I have 6 oxygen. Now I'm going to tackle carbon. Carbon has 3 on this side, it has 1 on this side. So I'm going to add 3 in front of carbon dioxide. And when I do that, I change carbon to 3. And now I have 3 times 2 is 6 plus 4. I have 10 oxygen. All right? Now I'm going to tackle oxygen. I have 10 on this side. Oxygen is only in one spot on this side. So I'm going to add the coefficient 5 in front of O2. 5 times 2 gives me 10. And now I will check my work. 3, 3, 8, 8, 10, 10. I am balanced. So the balanced equation for this reaction will be 1 mole of propane reacts with 5 moles of oxygen to form 3 moles of carbon dioxide and 4 moles of water.